You have to think that most of the Australia is not very well occupied except by the natives. So there aren't that many churches around or whatever. On the outer Barcoo, where the churches are few and the men of religion are scanty, on a road never crossed, set by folk what are lost, one Michael McGee had a shanty. Now Mike was the dad of a 10-year-old lad, plump and healthy and stoutly conditioned. He was strong as the best, but poor Mike had no rest, for the youngster had never been christened. And his wife used to cry if the darling should die, St. Peter would not recognise him. But by luck he survived till the preacher arrived, who agreed straight away to baptise him. As they held their colloque, the young rogue at the keyhole was listening, and he muttered in fright as his features turned white, "What the devil and all is this christening?" It was none of your don'ts. He had seen them brand colts, and it seemed in his small understanding, if the man in the frock made him one of the flock, it must be something very like branding. So away with a rush he went off to the bush, while the tears in his eyelids they glistened. "'Tis outrageous," said he, "to brand youngsters like me. I'll be dashed if I'll talk to be christened." Like a young native dog, he ran into a log, and his father, with language uncivil, never heeding the priest, cried around in his haste, "Come out and be christened, you devil!" He lay there as snug as a bug in a rug, and his parents in vain might reprove him, till his reverence spoke. He was fond of a joke. "I've a notion," says he, "that'll move him. Poke a stick up the log, give the palpine a prod, poke it easy, don't hurt him or maim him. 'Tis not long that he'll stand. I've the water at hand, when he rushes out this end, I'll maim him." "Here he comes, and for shame you've forgotten the name. Is it Patsy or Michael or Dennis?" Here the youngster ran out, and the priest with a shout, "Take your chance with anyhow with McGuinness." As the howling young cub ran away to the scrub, where he knew that pursuit would be risky, the priest, as he fled, flung a flask at his head that was labelled "McGuinness is whiskey." Now, McGuinness McGee has been made a JP, just as with the peace. And the one thing he hates more than sin is to be asked by the folk who've heard of the joke how he came to be christened McGuinness. The bush christening.